Meanwhile, I want to go now to a colleague of ours, Tucker Carlson, and something that happened outside of his Washington, D.C. home last night, Howie. A mob chanting threats outside of his family home, at which time his wife was home. What more do we know about this, Howie?
Well, first of all, I just think this is reprehensible. And I would say that whether it was Tucker Carlson's house or Jim Acosta's house, whether you agree with Tucker or not, this was an organized effort to harass and, yes, I think to threaten Tucker Carlson and his family. His door ended up being cracked. His address was published to encourage other things like this. I don't understand why people don't get arrested for things like this. And I think it's incumbent on those on the left to denounce this sort of conduct. We saw the beginnings of this when Trump administration officials were refused service in various restaurants. This is not okay. Somebody is going to get hurt. And I think whatever side, whatever your political opinions are, we can't condone this kind of thing, no matter who the target is, left, right, or center.
Tucker Carlson gave an interview to the Washington Post shortly after he was at work at the time his wife was home. He said he's used to being confronted in public and has no interest in playing the role of a victim, but he said his wife and his 4 children should not have to be exposed to this aggression while they are in the privacy of their own home.
Yeah, don't drag families into this. Don't drag children into this. There are many, many ways to register your dissent. Going to somebody's house and attacking the door and screaming and scaring the family. I mean, that just should be considered completely and totally unacceptable. And I'm really starting to get worried about this. And I would say, again, say the same thing no matter what the political persuasion of the target is. This is not what should go on in America.
Horrible thing for anybody to feel unsafe in their own home. Howie Kurtz, thank you very much.
Thanks, Sandra.